I'm just curious, have you ever had to deal with a jealous ass like partner, relationship and whatnot? Well, if you have, this story's for you, man. What up, guys? Good mother morning. How are you guys doing? So not too long ago, I just got back from Texas, and my voice is dry, my skin is dry as fuck from the airplane and whatnot. But it was a really good trip. I got to hang out with really cool people back from school. I went to JFK and did some sightseeing. I'm not a huge sightseeing person, but we just, sometimes when you're in the area, you'll just stop by. But I'm like, whatever with sightseeing. We had some barbecue. It was just maybe it's a place that my friend chose, but it was just okay. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you about a crazy ass story or message I got at the wedding, and it was really crazy. Anyways, so I'm at the wedding, right? Just to give you some backstory between me and my friend. So back in Hong Kong, I was dating a girl, and I met her best friend, and then I met her cousin. So my ex's best friend's cousin. Got it? Anyways, we've probably only hung out like once or twice in Hong Kong. And plus, she's from the US as well, but she lives all down in the ATL, baby. And so throughout the years we've just randomly chatted, just talked and stuff as well. But we've never we've just always been in contact. Anyways, back in October, I was in the ATL, and I was just like, hey, you know what? I haven't seen you in like 7 years. Let's hang out or something, right? And then she was like, oh yeah, cool. Long story short, we didn't end up meeting up just because of time difference and the busy schedule, and plus me not having a car. Fast forward to my birthday, March 18th, baby. I get a message from her fiance on her account. Fucking crazy ass dude went on her account and was like, you know what, you met up with her, did you fuck her? Like, I'm gonna kick your ass and knock your teeth in. Did you sleep with her? And I'm like, first things first, one, I think you're a fucking dumbass for threatening me via messaging, just because that's fucking evidence for me to get a fucking restraining order on your ass. Second thing, I don't think you can kick my ass just because I do MMA. Unless you do MMA, I can probably take on most normal ass people, right? And so I was just like, whatever. But you know what? I think when there's conflict and stuff, it's always important to try to think about what they're thinking right now. And I guess maybe there's a stranger that he doesn't know me, but more than that, I think the reason why I sort of cared was just because it's my friend, she's not a close homie, but you know what, during the times where I was going through a breakup, when I was going through some shit, she was there. And I still remember back in when I went to engineering school, we used to talk sometimes. And so I'm just like, whatever. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this for my friend. Fucking video chat that bitch right away. Because I think as grown-ass adults, it's important to just communicate different problems, what you're thinking, right? Rather than just resort to violence all the time, which doesn't really solve anything. Yeah, so I kick his ass, break his arm. What does that really solve? Nothing. You know what I mean? Anyways, and plus this fool lives halfway across the country. I don't even think, if he can even find me, that'd be great. But anyways, you know what? So what? I'll give him benefit of the doubt. I'll make him. I'm like, maybe this guy is very reasonable, and we'll just chat. So I video chat his ass. Fucking looks at me, all pissed off, and then fucking hangs up. And I'm like, oh, okay, fine. And then right after, he sends messages like, "You look like a monkey. I'm gonna fuck your ass up. I'm gonna knock your teeth in." I'm like, fine, dude. You want to be? I thought you're an adult. If you want to actually talk about your problems, that's fine. But I'm giving you a courtesy, even just video chatting with you. Most people would just ignore your message. And like I said, I'm doing it just for my friend's sake, you know what I mean? Anyways, so then a few minutes later, he chats me again. And he's like, did you sleep with her? Did you meet up with her? I was like, listen, buddy, I did not see her when I went to Atlanta. Second thing, we can't just be friends. And he's like, why are you asking all these questions? I was like, shut the fuck up. We can't just be friends. Does that sound even fucking logical? And third thing, like, I did not sleep with her, you know? And he's like, you have one more chance. You have one more chance to tell me the truth before I knock your fucking teeth in. I'm like, man, dude, like, I already told you the truth. If you choose not to believe me, then that's cool. I slept with your fiance, even though I didn't. Does that make you feel better? And he's just so pissed off. I was like, you know what? I'm wasting time on you. Like, I thought you want to just talk things out, but obviously nothing's helping you out, and it's not my business to play Captain Save-A-Ho, right? So I just hang out. I ignore every single other message, and then the girlfriend comes back on, and he's like, or the fiance, and she was like, you know what? I'm really sorry about everything. I'm really sorry about everything, Kevin. I'm trying to get him to apologize to you. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I don't need an apology. I don't really care. But I just want you to be safe. And if this is truly the man of your dreams, man, just be fucking careful, dude, because this guy is fucking crazy. And in my eyes, it's just like trouble, you know? But what can I say? That's not me to decide, you know? Like, to tell someone you should be with that person, it's like whatever. But it made me realize, like, how jealous are people in the world. And I think there's a personal responsibility, you know? Maybe he has some mental disorder, maybe, I don't freaking know. But in this age, I'm like 28. This dude's probably older than me, and he's so fucking insecure. Like, honestly, we've all been burned in life. Like, I've been cheated on, you know? I've been doing cheating. Nah, just kidding. I've been cheated on, and I know how that feels. It really sucks. And maybe this dude got burned in the past, but that's no reason to bring this into another relationship, or that's no reason to take it out on other people and resort to violence. Dude, you're a grown-ass adult. Handle your shit. There's so much help these days, you know what I mean? But it's just interesting, and how people just think that they can kick anyone's ass. When you start doing MMA or any sort of martial arts, you realize that you are really, really fragile, and you're not as tough as you think, you know? When you get mounted, fucking ground and pounded, that feeling sucks, man. And I think it's to be going week after week doing jiu-jitsu or Muay Thai or whatever, you know, and getting your face pounded in. It's a very humbling experience, and I definitely, if I was in the same situation, I wouldn't do the same shit, you know. But yeah, I mean, I didn't let it ruin my trip or anything. I just thought it was very interesting to see how jealous people are, in how jealous some people can be, you know. And I think sometimes people just get so emotional, they take drastic measures and stuff. And he's calling me back saying like, hey Kevin, I'd really like to apologize, stuff like that. I was like, dude, we don't even know each other, dude. Just drop it. I really don't care at this point. Like, I didn't care to begin with. Only reason why I wanted to even talk to you in the first place was just on behalf of my friend, man. But yeah, let me ask you guys, have you guys ever dealt with a jealous boyfriend or girlfriend or anything like that? And if you've been on the other side, if you've been cheated on, how do you move past that? How do you go into another relationship? I know for one thing, for me, it took years and years, you know, like, it's not like I was jealous, but it was really hard for me to drop the baggage, you know, of being cheated on, you know. And even though I wasn't jealous of the other person, the thoughts of, you know, like, this person fucked me over, this person victimized me, you know, that always stuck in the back of my head for multiple relationships. And you wonder why I've been single for so long too, is because I realized that, you know, I needed to do a lot of self-development before I started really, really dating again, because I was jumping from relationship to relationship to relationship, like carrying that burden of like, yo, this girl cheated on me, she's a bitch, like fuck her, you know, like. And that's when I really started getting into self-help after that sort of time. And even though like I think I'm ready to date again, you know, like I think a lot of people just need to chill out, take some time, really self-evaluate, and not jump into a relationship. You know, like it's not fair to the other person. At the same time, if you're dating this person and you realize these qualities, you can do so much better. You can always find someone who doesn't treat you like this and make you feel like a prisoner. And I mean, if you want to work things out, that's great, but at the same time, like, there's only so many things you can really change. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. I've been rambling for about 11 minutes and 16 seconds, so let me know your thoughts. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.